Technology Education Division, we are unable to send teachers to professional development activities that help them keep up to date in the industry standards, which enable them to teach students what is needed in the workplace.
We're fortunate enough that before the great crash here recently, that a combination of local and General Assembly funds were able us to finally build an alternative school for Washington County. Prior to that, we were in a trailer park, literally trailers in the parking lot of one of the high schools. So now we have this great $14.7 million building with empty classrooms because the budget cuts means we can't staff as we were told we were supposed to be able to. We still can't offer courses. Well, we do. We have 11th graders in with 10th grade English courses because we don't have the staff to teach the 11th grade English. We have 12th graders, seniors, that are still salvageable. We could get them with that degree, but we don't have the staff, and because we don't have the staff, they can't send them to us, so they drop out. And these are the ones that bring down the stats. These are the ones that, whether I agree with all of the measuring and testing and everything else, No Child Left Behind, are left behind. And so we bring them in, and I put Band-Aids on them, and I send them home to be cut up all over again. And they come back, and we don't have the staff to offer health care, mental health, counseling, resources, interventions, because we don't have enough reading support. I've got 10th graders who still can't pronounce words, and I'm sending them in for high-stakes testing. They should not be in my class. They should be in a reading class. They're not statistics, they're kids.
Budget cuts have impacted the schools and the students dramatically. In Washington County, we've reduced course offerings as a result of retirements. Teachers have retired. They've not been replaced. As a result, our class sizes are larger, offerings have been reduced, and students aren't receiving all the elective courses that could be made available to them. Art and music have suffered. The opportunities for our youngsters in the elementary programs to start in instrumental music have been reduced. Teachers are sharing 3 or 4 schools so that they can get music maybe once a week, sometimes less than that. And the field trip opportunities for all levels have been decreased because there's not the budget for the drivers, for the coverage in classes, the substitutes, and students then don't get the real world opportunity to apply what they've learned in school. I used to work with some teachers, and we worked as a team, and we would take kids and we could do a water study trip, and the water study trip would then tag team with English and social studies. So we would combine what's happening with in the social studies environment with the government, and then we would write about it. But as a result of the budget cuts, the opportunities to take 3 or 4 teachers with several students into the environment and study the water and the quality issues, and then tag team that with government and policy, and then to do the writing and analysis. We just aren't able to do that anymore because we have to stay in class, don't have the buses, and we have to prepare for our state tests.
Well, this year our school population increased by 65 students, yet we are working with 5 less teachers than we had last year. So our class sizes are up to 27 in a Title I school. These students of today have such high needs. They're not just impacted by the economics, but by family situations, just life in general. And they come with these high needs, and our new teachers really need more support in how to deal with these students. And I can understand it. I used to be shocked at the fact that they said that 50% of the teachers leave within their first 5 years. But just in the past 2 or 3 years, I've seen evidence of why they question what they do.
The big picture of budget cuts and how it has affected my school is pretty serious. My school is a magnet school of sorts. We rely on recruitment for our enrollment. And our previous superintendent, and even now, there's the expectation that we have a certain number of students attend our school. Well, to do that, we have to be attractive. The building itself, the design has to be attractive. We have to have programs that are attractive, and we have to have then the staffing for the programs. Well, we can't offer programs or courses without staffing. So many times in the last couple of years when my administrator has asked, well, I need another teacher for AP. We have students who want to come to our school, but they want AP, and we don't have the staffing. Well, we don't have money for that.
The population of teachers has diminished. We went from really nice classroom sizes, and it was capable of making individual needs being met, but when you went from a classroom of 19 and 20 to now 26 and 27, 5 and 6 year olds who it's their first year in school, and they don't understand a line, they don't understand rules, they don't understand how to work independently. New teachers who came to kindergarten are just amazed because they're like, how am I going to do this? You have teachers going home crying because they're like, I don't know how I'm going to make this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I can meet their needs. And they're spending hours and hours at home planning things, and then they come back in the next day and they're trying to implement what they've done, and it's hard for them. I've always wanted to teach. It's a career for me. It's what I want to do. These teachers coming in want it, but when they get there, they see the work. They see that there is no backing there to help them find materials or give them things to help them with their career or help them with their teaching. They're like, I'm not going to make it. This is killing me. You know, it's just, their heart's there, but reality, they're looking and seeing that I can't meet each kid's need when I'm overloaded with 26, 27 children. And they're starting to feel like they're failures. In Washington County, we've become like a training ground for teachers, brand new teachers, and we go extensively out for recruitments, and the teachers come in and they're getting their training, they're getting their year's experience, they're getting their tenure, and within 5 years they'll leave our county to go to another county that has better benefits, better pays, better conditions. And so we're finding that in 5 years new teachers are leaving us, and then we're starting all over again.